Yo, what is up, y'all? It's the Great Patriot here, back with Daunte Culpepper, episode 6, and in this episode, we're facing our division rivals, the Green Bay Packers. Now, before I get into this video, I'd like to say, we hit over 10 subscribers. That's what we like to see. My goal is to hit 50 subs by the end of the year, so be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, comment, share this with your friends. Let's get this sub count up. Now, let's get into the video. You see Teddy Bridgewater throwing it to Kyle Rudolph, breaking tackles. He looking like Gronkowski out there, looking like a mini Gronkowski as you see him breaking tackles. It's a nice 36-yard gain. And in this episode here, I was playing this game. This is crazy. Like, that was probably one of the best plays by Teddy Bridgewater. This was a struggle game by Teddy Bridgewater. And what do I mean? You see Adrian Peterson right there. Got into a crazy animation. Looked like he did the Tebow and then tried to get back up. So it's a 4th and 1. Like, this was a struggle game for me until it was a struggle game for both teams. I'll let you guys see later. Look at that. It's a good kick. But what the fuck, man? Why the fuck you put that in the game? Like, that doesn't happen in real life. It doesn't go all the way to the stand. So, y'all gotta do with the Madden bullshit right there. So, I missed the field goal. Not my fault. Look at Eddie Lacy putting the moves on me just now. You know, I couldn't believe I just saw Eddie Lacy do that because he's a power back. So, later on, it's 3rd and 5. You see Eddie Lacy. They was running him. He's a little tired. I'm controlling JPP. Roethlisberger, damn. Aaron Rodgers got me on the snap early, and I missed the hit stick, and then they get the first down. So, hopefully we can hold into a field goal. Maybe their field goal can turn into mine if we hold into that, but let's just try to get it stopped. Again, 1st and 10, the very next play, Aaron Rodgers gives it up to Levante Adams, and that basically ends the first quarter. So the fourth quarter ends 0-0. Now it's the first play of the second quarter, 2nd and 1. They're at my 5-yard line. We're thinking they're going to go to the left. We have somebody for the right, but they fully went all the way to the left. We should have made everybody go to the left instead of trying to work both sides. So Eddie Lacy is hype. He got Green Bay Nation hype. He got Packer Nation, the Cheeseheads hype. So we're back at it. Teddy Bridgewater surveying the defense, looking at what he got. Nice counter to Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson breaking some tackles, a nice solid gain. So a play later, two plays later, 3rd and 5, Teddy Bridgewater in the pocket, and look at that fucking accuracy. When I said this was a struggle game, I was talking about this stuff like that. Stuff like that happened to me this whole game. Teddy Bridgewater could not throw the ball, so we're gonna put off Marquette King, let him get some action in. I mean, we paid a mil for this guy to punt, so we want to see if we can get our money's worth. And right there, Javier Arenas. Every time we gave him the ball, we hit him hard, and you're going to see what I mean by when we was laying the boom on him. So, Aaron Rodgers, the deadly quarterback right here, one of the best in the game. Rodgers in the pocket has all day, but that's a coverage sack right there. Our coverage, we had great zone. We had all the receivers covered, and Brian Robinson sacked Aaron Rodgers again. Look at the replay. You see Robinson working on Balaga. Got free for him the second time he tried. And yeah, that's hats off to the coverage right there. The best secondary in the league. Yes, I said it. We better than the Legion of Boom. I hope we play the Seahawks. I'm not 100% sure, but if we do, man, we're going to show why we're better than the Legion of Boom. So 2nd and 17, the very next play, Aaron Rodgers back in the pocket. And look at that! Byron Maxwell! Why I say we're better than the Legion of Boom? Because we get them picks. We get them turnovers. A pick 6 down the sideline, and that was a former member of the Legion of Boom. One of our free agent pickups, Byron Maxwell, only paying him $1 million for this year. Hopefully we can resign him, but if he keeps making plays like this, he gonna want a big contract. Look at this replay. Look at the presentation in this. That is an excellent return. So it's 7 up, and keep in mind they was up by 7. Aaron Rodgers threw an interception. Let's see what the return game can do. Let's go. We forced that fumble. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about right there. Again, DJ Williams picks up the fumble. I think that was Jaquan Williams that forced it. I'm not 100% sure, but either way, check out the replay. Maybe we can see it off of this. And 55. Oh, that's Anthony Barr. He was the rookie last year. Okay, Anthony, I see you. You try to get your starting spot back, but until Hodges plays bad, we can't give it back to you because, you know, that's why we like the Barr in return. He's pretty fast. So, next play after that, Teddy Bridgewater scrambling, and I tried to slide. I wanted Teddy to get down, but as you see, he got popped, and he's injured for a little bit. Don't worry, he should be back, but Daunte Culpepper said while he's out, let's feed Adrian Peterson. Let's give it to all day. And all day, right side, 10, 5, touchdown. That's all day. Adrian Peterson right there. Let's go. Let's go. We up We're up by 7 now after we make the extra point. Check this replay out again. Adrian Peterson celebrating a little bit at the end. He was bobbing and weaving. Look at him. He's hyped. That was a fist pump to the crowd. And again, now you see 14-7. That was a 14-point momentum swing right there. After that interception, we scored 14 points. And right here, look at this right here. Another fumble. And this time it's Anthony Barr that picks it up. And he takes it all the way to the house for a fumble 6. Back-to-back kickoff returns, and Javier Arenas fumbles it. I can't believe this. So we're up 21. We scored 21 straight points over 3 turns because of 1 Aaron Rodgers and 2 by Arenas. Can it happen again? 3rd time again! And oh my goodness, DJ Williams that time forced the fumble, and that's Josh Robinson right there. Trying to high step a little bit in the end zone. Look at him doing LeBron. Look at him trying to be LeBron. So the next time, they did not let Javier Arenas catch that. So after last Aaron Rodgers was on the field, they was up by 7. He threw it pick, and we tied it up on a pick 6. So Aaron Rodgers looking on the sideline like, man, was that all my fault? If you want to think about it like that, it was because he threw that pick 6. So as you saw there, they had a nice play, but a couple sacks led to some punts. So play action, Teddy Bridgewater. Look at this right here, scrambling. Who's that? Cordell Patterson right there. Beautiful pass on the money. That was just probably that was a perfect pass right there. You see Mike McCarthy just disappointed. They're getting blown out. The crowd is booing them. I don't think you can hear it, but look at that pass again on the money. And you see Cordell Patterson's hype. So that was probably the only highlight from Teddy Bridgewater this game. This game was all of the defense and the defense and special teams. That's why we won this game. They always say special teams wins games, and that's what happened. So Aaron Rodgers is under the 2-minute warning. Can he get some momentum going into halftime? As you see, an 8-yard game. Now it's a no-huddle offense. Aaron Rodgers in the pocket again, and he gets a first down. That's not what we want. We don't want Aaron Rodgers just to sit there, have a cup of tea, eat some hot dog, call his friends, look over his discount double check investments, and just pass the ball. So right there, you see Jimmy Smith laying the boom on Eddie Lacy. So we try to get the ball in Aaron Rodgers' hands, and it's a couple plays later, 3rd and inches. I'm using DJ Swearinger. Look at this. We get up to the middle, but look at Aaron Rodgers. Look at Aaron Rodgers putting the wheels on him right there. Looking like Michael Vick in 2004. And right there, Byron Maxwell brings it down. But as you see, Aaron Rodgers goes down after a huge touchdown. That's a big play right there, because now they're down by 21. I don't know what happened with the halftime footage, but I think they scored, and I think it got cut out. I don't know what happened. But right there, when he hit the ground, he broke his collarbone right there. You saw it. You see right now, Aaron Rodgers is in pain. So I didn't show you guys the injury report, but he will be out for 11 weeks. So that's basically the season for Aaron Rodgers. So, I mean, we got to face him one more time, and that's going to be good for us. And we don't have to worry about the Packers for real. But Morgan Burnett showing that it's not over. They still have life. They trying to hurt Teddy Bridgewater because we hurt Rodgers. Excuse me. So, 1st and 10, they got Matt Hasselbeck as that quarterback. And look at Eddie Lacy. So disrespectful with that stiff arm. Like, I feel offended. Look at the stats right here. You're looking at the rushing stats. You're like, wow, the Packers have beat them in the run game. They're doing all this stuff. How come they're losing? Because of them 3 fumbles and an interception. So, plays later, 3rd and 19. You see Hasselbeck throws it up, and right over the middle, I believe that's Gerald Boykin. And that's just basically that. They missed the field goal on that position. Actually, they didn't miss the field goal. They punted it off, and we had a decent return. So we get a little read option here, trying to get something going. And it's only a 1-yard gain, if that. So, you know, Aaron Rodgers had the no-huddle. Teddy Bridgewater, Daunte Culpepper decided to hit that no-huddle offense. You know, we love that no-huddle offense. We love to get out and running. So Teddy Bridgewater in the pocket, and he gets it to, I believe that was Cordell Patterson. Yes, that was, and he drops it. So it's 3rd and 9, a couple plays later. We're only up by 14. It's 5 minutes left in the fourth, so they can still come back. Even with all the stuff, our offense was getting shut down, so they can come back. And look at Bridgewater getting sacked right there. Offensive line got to do a little bit better job than that, so we punted it all to them. Some plays later on the next drive. I said Ryan Fitzpatrick. Wait, that is Ryan Fitzpatrick. I said Matt Hasselbeck the whole time. Damn, my fault. So you see Ryan Fitzpatrick in the pocket. Look at the scramble. And right down DJ Williams. That's all me right there. Forced the fumble. Linval Joseph gets tripped up. Tubby. Go Tub. And Tub tries to pick it up, and he gets tripped up and can't do anything with it. So on that same possession, it's a 3rd and 14. Teddy Bridgewater at it. Can we do something? Gets it off with the play action. Goes deep and almost an interception right there for Teddy Bridgewater. It's 2 minutes left and the Packers are still down by 14. They could, if we make this field goal, Blair Walsh missed it before. Blair Ross, 55 yards. Woo, that was a close field goal. Blair Walsh right there, 55 yards. He got that boot. That's why we like him. But even though Mattis fucked us over before, so now we up by 17. You see Ryan Fitzpatrick in the pocket get hit, and right there, look at that play by Harrison Smith. Harrison Smith, and can he go the 20, the 10, the 5, jumps into the end zone, touchdown Vikings, and that might have just sealed the game up. Pad the stats for a little bit. Look at Harrison Smith. He taking the game ball. He said, I ain't gonna miss this interception. What an athletic play by Harrison Smith as you see him going down the sidelines and before, just not to get tackled, hurdled a little bit over Ryan Fitzpatrick, which was pretty funny. So after we punted it off, excuse me again, Ryan Fitzpatrick in the pocket, 3rd and inches. Those are deep and right there. Daunte Adams, and they basically saying they're not going to go away. Even though they're down by 24, they're not going to go away. They're going to keep this momentum up. So now it's 3rd and 1. They're going to try to get some momentum here. We try to keep our momentum up. And right there, that's just a beautiful pass and a beautiful catch. Right there, I believe that's Lance Moore. He had the touchdown that got cut out earlier. It was a slant on the 2-yard line. So Lance Moore had 2 catches and they were both for touchdowns. So Byron Maxwell did a pretty good job on him, except for when it came to stopping him from scoring touchdowns. But that's about fantasy points for people who love that. And right there on 2-point conversion, Jordy Nelson gets it. So they onside kicked it. You know, we can recover that. So we're up by 16, 40 seconds left. Just run the ball. They only have 2 timeouts left. But Daunte Culpepper said, no, division rival. I trust Teddy Bridgewater, and that was a bad mistake. We should have just ran the ball out, not give them an opportunity. They almost ran it back for a touchdown, but we stopped them. So as you see, it's ways down the drive. They had a couple big plays on us. So you see Ryan Fitzpatrick there. We timed it right. Ryan Fitzpatrick getting rolled out, and right there, Byron Maxwell again. Get out of my way, Harrison Smith. Can he make it? Can he beat him? And let's go. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. And look at the showmanship by Byron Maxwell. That just passed the stats, and that just basically shows the game. It was because our defense and special team won it. And look at this interception again. Down the sideline. Look at that celebration. Look at that. They're getting the nice shots. They're taking a nice picture. And then he does the LaDainian Tomlinson. So that will be it for this episode. As you can see, we blew them out by 23. Mainly thanks to our defense and to our special team. So be sure to like this video, subscribe, comment, follow me on Twitter, message me on PlayStation if you want to get some games in, and also follow me on Twitch because I'm going to start live streaming. So that'll be it for this video. Alright, y'all. Peace.
Yeah.